That's probably a jump scare, lol. Wow. It's been a while since I've like seen myself and perceived myself on camera. And also it's been a while since I've like, I don't know, been open and been like talking to you guys. But like a sit down video where I just talk to you guys. I haven't done that in a very long time. But hello. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi guys. I'm Kara Nicole, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Honestly, it feels so weird. I keep on staring at myself in like the viewfinder. I hope that that's okay. This comes with part of the territory, you know. When you are on camera, you're gonna look at yourself on camera. But anyways, I've been gone. I've been on a little hiatus for about 2 weeks now. And in all honesty, I've just been in like a really weird... You wanna come? He's just gonna be in the background over there. Firstly, I do want to say it's nice to see you guys again. Happy to be back. But honestly, life has been like a little weird recently. And in all honesty, I feel like I've gone through quite a bit of changes and I've just been trying to deal with them off camera. And I didn't want to just like pop back onto YouTube and be like, haha, here's my self-care routine, and then like never address like why I was gone to begin with. But yeah, this is my gift to you guys. You're welcome. Take it. It's for you. You get to have this video today. A little gift from me to you. Mwah. You're so welcome. Miss Sila makes an appearance, finally. It wouldn't be a Kara Nicole video without the appearance of Sila. Hi, baby. Do you ever like get a cat or like an animal and wonder how you lived your life before without them? Because every single time I look at her, she's just so cute and so sweet, and I wonder... She enriches my life so much, and I don't know how I existed in this universe without her. She is the sweetest little baby. She's so warm and sweet, and I love her with my whole heart. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on with the video. If you see Sila walking around, you're welcome. She's fucking cute. So firstly, I do want to start with like, I usually don't talk about my personal life here on YouTube. Like, I try not to talk about like my super personal life on here. Like, I try to keep it cordial. You guys see my life, but you don't see like what goes on fully, you know? I feel like YouTubers say that all the time. I'm a YouTuber. Trying to be, but I usually don't talk about like my personal life offline because I just think that there's certain things that you should keep private, and then there's certain things that I show you and that I'm like really happy to show you guys. But as of recently, I've just had so much going on behind the scenes that I kind of just needed to take a little breather from posting, and I was going through a lot, like mentally, physically, just in general, that I was like, I need to discuss these changes before I come back and like start actively posting on YouTube again. I wanted to catch you guys up on like what's going on. I am the type of person that like I need to kind of like word vomit and like explain myself before I just jump back into whatever I was doing like nothing ever happened, because something did happen and I want to address it, and I kind of want to just talk about it before I like come back. And you know, I need to like clear the air for my own good, because I don't know, that's just how I am. I have a little list. I'm gonna go through them and kind of discuss like what that means in the future going forward. But yeah, so the first biggest life change that has been going on is, as of right now, I'm working 2 jobs. They're 2 part-time jobs, but they have been taking up a lot of my time. For one, I work at a grocery store, and then one, I work at a body care store. That's all the information I'm gonna give you guys, because you guys don't need to know all of that other stuff. But yeah, those 2 things have been taking up a lot of my time, obviously, because we have to make rent. Ideally, you know, I would like to have a roof over my head and like continue to be moved out. Just a thought. But yeah, it's definitely been a new experience, especially for me, because I would always look at people who work 2 jobs and be in awe of like, how do you have that much energy to make it happen? And now I realize that they probably don't. They're just trying to make ends meet, just like I am right now. And it just be like that sometimes. You know, I'm hopeful that something better is around the corner so I don't have to continue working 2 jobs. I'm hopeful that at least one of my jobs will allow me more hours so I don't have to rely on having them both in order to supplement my life. I want to say technically I have 3 jobs, just one is not one that I'm being paid for. which is YouTube. Like, YouTube is a giant passion of mine. I love YouTube. I love posting on YouTube. But as of right now, I actively only have one consistent day off, which are Sundays. And on Sundays, I, tried for the past 2 weeks. I was like, Sundays are gonna be my filming days. And then from there, I'll just like continue posting on like my Saturdays. One day a week to rest is not enough. It is absolutely not enough. I am beat the fuck up. I am tired. I am, struggling right now to try and kind of make both of these things work. And in all honesty, I feel like it has been working kind of, but like, I also haven't posted, so my YouTube is kind of suffering in that regard, but I don't want it to be. I want to come back, but like, there's also other life changes that contributed to me not posting on here. I'm gonna take this off my wrist. I've just been trying to actively find like a work-life balance, trying to juggle like, making rent and like having a personal life, and then also sharing with you guys on YouTube, and just generally trying to figure out like a sweet spot right now. And I am not quite sure if I have found it yet, but I figured that I would let you know that this is the reality of my life right now. And it's just, I'm not trying to come on here and be like, oh my god, this is my perfect life. Like, well, firstly, we all know that that's unrealistic, but I don't want to set the expectation that like my life is perfect and like everything that's going on is like happy fucking daisies and roses. Like, that's definitely like not what's happening right now. But anyways, yeah, sorry, my roommates came back and like I'm in the living room right now, and I didn't want to like continue recording and then have them like have to shut the fuck up like in a house that they live in just because I'm recording in a shared space. Like, that's kind of lame. I wasn't gonna do that, so I just stopped recording. But yeah, another thing that's kind of been playing a factor is so recently, in addition to trying to find this work-life balance, I am also in the process of kind of readjusting after after separating from a toxic relationship. So that person used to live with me but no longer does, and that in and of itself has been an entire journey to, the most respectful way possible. If you're watching this, then like, no hate towards you. I'm just learning how to navigate my life. Hi guys, Editing Karu here. I just wanted to pop in and say, as soon as I was finished editing this video, it came to my attention. I spoke with the person that I was talking about in this video, my previous partner, but this person informed me that they now go by she, her. Which at the time of editing this, I did not know that, but I spoke with her and she gave me the permission to continue on about this. But I wanted to leave a note here and let y'all know that the person that I'm talking about in this video, I use them in them, but this person is now going by she, her, so there's that. Okay, bye. But yeah, it's definitely been difficult. Like, I know that person is like completely okay without me in their life, and like that should be sign enough to me for me to be like continuing on. But for me, it's been a matter of like navigating loneliness and kind of learning how to undo certain habits. So for example, I'm in the process of navigating loneliness and also kind of healing my own codependency, which that has been a journey in and of itself. I am very much someone, I will be open about this for forever, which it's kind of really embarrassing, but like, I'm definitely someone who suffers from codependency, and it's something that about myself that I've been trying to heal from for such a very long time. I am a person who can become very codependent. I am a relentless people pleaser. It's really bad, honestly, and I have a very anxious attachment style, and my previous partner had an avoidant, dismissive attachment style, and it's literally like psychologically proven that these people like always gravitate towards one another, and they like reinforce the other person's like fear of what love might be. And it's so excruciating. It's such a bad pair up, and like, I lived that way for 7 years, and that other person lived that way, and I'm sure it must have been like extremely excruciating for them too, but they have since moved out, And while they have moved out and they may be like living their best life, I don't know. I don't try to check in out of just like respect for them, you know? And also because I feel like it would put a hindrance on my own healing journey. But yeah, just kind of learning to navigate that kind of loneliness, you know, when my best friend and her significant other are not here. I'm alone in the house, and that room that they used to live in is empty now, and it's just me and the cats. And then, you know, my best friend and her significant other, they're like in a very committed relationship, and you know, they want their alone time. So it's a lot of me trying to navigate and trying to like rebalance everything in that regard, especially because like I never really had to deal with that kind of like loneliness before. But you know, it's been very interesting. I feel like I've been learning a lot about myself. So basically, I'm just trying to like learn how to be a human on my own and not like morph into like whatever partners around me, which is a very weird sentiment because, you know, again, I was with my previous partner for about 7 years, and I feel like I was an entirely different person with them than like what I am right now. And that's so strange to think about. You know, it's strange not having to walk on eggshells, to like not have to disappoint that one and like be sensitive to another person's needs. You know, like obviously I have my roommates that still kind of live here, that live with me, but I don't have to censor myself around them as much, and I still find myself doing it even though I don't really have to. But I've lived like that my whole life, like having to censor myself, and this is a new realm for me, really. It's a new thing for me to learn, and it's kind of difficult, in all honesty, you know, like trying to navigate and learn the type of person that I am without the outside influence of like anyone. I feel like I am very much a sponge, and I pick up on like whatever energy is around me. So when there's no energy to pick up on, it's like I don't really know who I am outside of that. So I've been trying to delve into hobbies and like experiment with stuff like that to see what I like, to see what I don't like. You know, I've been really liking reading recently. I've been listening to like a bunch of podcasts. I have also, you know, even reopened old hobbies. Like for example, I've been playing my keyboard more. I've been writing music. I have like 12 songs right now, like halfway written. I haven't finished any of them, but like maybe I should. But that has been a tremendous outlet for me in like the healing process and like how I am doing with my emotions and like how I'm feeling. I'm a Pisces rising, so I feel like that's like the best form for me to kind of like put how I'm feeling into words and have it kind of makes sense. Otherwise, I speak with a lot of metaphors and similes, and listening to me speak about my emotions is kind of just like listening to someone verbally paint a picture. I'm doing it right now. Anyways, yeah, I hope one day that I'll be able to share them with you guys, and like maybe any of you guys who are in like the same kind of mental headspace could relate to some of them, because I feel like some of them could be bangers. And then others, I'm like, okay, like that's just a record, you know, like she's just on the album. I'm putting this out into the universe right now. Like one day I'm going to drop an album for sure. I hope to. I won't be posting any of like my singing on YouTube, but like I hope one day when I do drop the album, you guys will listen and be like, this is insane. Like this came from this person. That's kind of fucking crazy. But yeah, that's just my hopes for right now. And being creative really is something that I enjoy, and I feel like I've been away from it for so long, not because of like my previous partner or anything, but I think that previously when I would want to be creative with around a partner, I would seek their validation, and right now I'm trying to like rewire my brain to not necessarily need that validation, but to like crave my own. Does that fucking make sense? I don't know. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Overall, I've just been like putting my time and my energy into finding myself in the things that I enjoy and the things that I love, you know. There's certain things that me and my previous partner like used to do together that I've been adjusting to doing by myself. For example, they were really into Marvel and they got me into Marvel, and honestly that has not subsided. Like I'm still really deep in the trenches. Any Loki watchers, I'm fucking losing my mind over this season. Oh my god. I fucking love Loki. I I love it. It's such a fucking good show. I feel like the first season was like a little bit kind of like slower, but it was still really interesting. But this second season, dude, this second season is like going fucking bonkers, crazy bananas. Like that shit, I'm eating it up. I love Tom Hiddleston. First off, he looks like a little fucking elf, and I love him for that. I don't know. I just, hi Bubby. That's Bubbin. Anyways, but yeah, I've been absolutely eating the fuck up out of Loki. Like, I really, truly love it. And honestly, shout out to my fucking previous partner for putting me on to like Marvel and like following the cinematic universe and everything. I find it really, really enjoyable. And that's still something that I've been partaking in, so that's cool. But yeah, overall, those seem to be like the most recent important changes, the most substantial ones that have been affecting me. There's also just like simply grieving over the end of a chapter. There's grieving the end of a chapter and no longer having this person in my life. Even though that like when we were living here, we weren't together, it's still like I spent 7 years of my life with this person, you know. I talked to them every day. Like I talked to them every day. We spent a lot of time together, even though we, you know, were not together, you know. Just learning how to be without them is something that I've had to like grieve in the end of that chapter. Like, even though it was not good for either of us, it's still something that happened, and you know, I'm sad over it. I'm sad over losing someone that was that important to me. Even if it was for the better, you know, it's still something that I have to work through and process through, and that has fucking sucked. But it's all right. Fuck it, we ball. We've been rocking with it, you know. And then like also like financial insecurity is a big thing as well. That's something that I've been trying to navigate through and like really push my limits on what I think I'm able to accomplish versus like what I'm actually physically capable of accomplishing. It's weird. It's been weird on my side of, you know, the block. I don't know. But I guess I'll leave off on this note. For the future of this channel, like, I'm still gonna be posting. I did want to discuss though, instead of posting on Saturdays, from now on, I'm going to do my best to just like post on Sundays. If it doesn't get out, no, I'm not even gonna say that. It's gonna fucking get out. I love YouTube and I want to continue. This is what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. I don't really want to work 2 jobs, you know, unless I'm the boss of both of them. But, you know, it's just a matter of like finding that consistency and that sweet spot, building substantial habits that will kind of allow me to get through this phase, this weird, fucking insane, strange, new phase of my life. But yeah, so no more posting on Saturdays. We're gonna post on Sundays instead. And you know, I never really had a niche before. I still don't think I have a niche when it comes to YouTube. I just kind of post whatever the fuck I want. So like, would you guys be mad if you got vlogs and stuff? I don't know. I don't want to stop like posting altogether when things get a little hectic, but also I feel kind of strange when I put out like a little bit lower effort content, like a vlog or something, or like not structured content, I guess. But are those things that like you guys like to see? I don't really know. I guess just like kind of let me know what you want to see from me, and I will take the time to just kind of piece it together and, you know, post it for you guys. But I have a bit of like content ideas planned. I had something that I wanted to do for Halloween, a video for that realm, kind of. And yeah, I am taking it one step at a time, and I hope you guys can understand like where the hell I'm coming from, and like maybe this rambling will make sense to you in some way, shape, or form. But it feels nice to put that out in the open and kind of just be transparent with you guys and not just kind of like pop up and be like, yeah, I'm fine, haha. No, I'm really going through it right now. I'm really going through it. I'm really trying my best to like stay afloat and like still, you know, remain positive and like optimistic about this, because I'm a very firm believer in the fact that like I always try and look at things when like my life sucks in a moment. For me, the way that I think about it is like, wow, this is gonna be like one hell of a come up story. One day when I'm rich and famous, putting that out into the universe as well. But like one day when I'm more well known on YouTube, or like just simply more successful in the things that I want to be successful in. When I am that person in the future and I think about the life that I had before, that I'm living right now, like I'm gonna think back on this moment and be like, oh my God, do you remember when I used to live like this? And then like now I'm living like this. Like I'm in like a high-rise apartment and it's beautiful and I have like everything that I want. It's kind of like that. It's, you know how like people have their like come up stories. Like Lady Gaga started like singing in bars and stuff like that. Like that was her come up story. This is mine. I'm currently living through mine, but I'm very grateful for it. I wouldn't have anything that happened happen any other way. But yeah, that's just a general life update. I hope that this video was one that you sat through. If you sat through this, like drop a little flame emoji in the fucking comments, because I know you're a real K-star. A K-Roo star. You're K-Nation. So annoying. What is... Oh my god. My cousin and her man watched my videos, and what the fuck do they call themselves? They call themselves like K-Squad? K-Squad or some shit like that. I think it's fucking hilarious, and I love that they support me in that way. Shout out to Nicole and Jay if you're watching this. I hope you are. But if you're real K-Squad, drop a fire emoji down below so I know that you watched all of this. But anyways, yeah, I have to start getting ready for work. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, follow me on Instagram, not on Twitter, on Threads at KRuNicole, and hopefully next week I will see you as well. So yeah, I hope you have a good day for the rest of your life. Goodbye.
Damn, I don't even know how to feel. Hey, I can't even tell what's real. Yeah, I just want you to come chill. Hey, yeah, I thought that was the deal. Hey, why you always playing these games? Yeah, why you like playing these games? Whoa, why you still playing these games? Yeah, why you keep playing these games? Yeah, I'm just still rolling up dope. Whoa, I'ma get lost in the smoke. Yeah.